What's up guys, it's Ghoul, and today we're going to be looking at the new hot patch, or update I guess you could say, that just dropped. We have new characters coming in, and we also have raid-ups coming. So, let's not get that yet right now. So, as we all know, Essence Dungeon is going to be half off in a couple hours for making this video. It's going to be half off for when this goes up. Passable Assault. This is a new mode that's coming into the game. Passable is the enemy you see when you first start the game, the boss you fight in the tutorial when you have Theo and his crew. So in this, you collect these passable coins, or horns it says, and you can get, I don't know how many you get per drop, but you said you can only do this 10 times a day, and you can only bring in fire, water, and wind elements. So when you do get these coins, from what I can see, it's like a roulette system, kinda. You draw, and you have a chance of getting any of these things. Now, as you can see, if you end up drawing first place, it costs 20 to draw, and if you draw first place, you can get the SSR Britain, and you can also get 20 of his spirit. You also get some stamina potions, you get 2 million gold, and you get 10 rainbow essence. As you can see here, that's what you get for first place. Second place, you get 10 spirits, a dungeon ticket, 100 stamina, 20,000 gold, 200,000 gold, sorry, and 5 rainbow essence. And it gets, the prices get lower the lower you get. And there's a time limit until they can be exchanged. What I'll probably do is I'll do them every day, and then at the end I'll draw continuously. So that's that. If we go back, there's also new event achievements coming out. So if you clear a gold dungeon 5 times a day, you'll get 5 crystals and 50,000 gold. If you clear an evolution dungeon 5 times a day, you get 5 crystals and 50,000 gold. And if you clear the hospital multi-event 5 times, you get 5 crystals and another 100,000 gold. And you also get, just like with Morgan and Claude, you will be getting mission in the achievement list. Same for Jacqueline. Then there will be double evolve dungeon drop. So you'll be getting more evolve mons, heroes, XP mons, such and such. Next we have the Tayo Advent coming. It doesn't really give you the details here, but we'll go over the characters that have dropped as well. But as you can see, we'll be getting 2 more raid up banners. We'll be getting Jacqueline, Ruby, and Ramu on one raid up, and they're all wind units. Sorry. And then in the other, we'll be getting Edwin, Rebecca, and Abel. I know Rebecca's not a sorry, I know Rebecca's a light unit. I don't know what Edwin and Abel are. I know Abel. Okay, Rebecca and Abel are light. I'm gonna guess that Edwin's a light unit as well. So let's go look at the characters. And when I saw these 3 slots open, the 3 character slots that would open, I didn't think that they would be dropping this soon. Let's look at Tayo first. He's the admin character you'll be going up against. He's a 4-star admin, so he's probably going to be pretty tough. Water light allies counterattack chance by 20% of his leader skill. That has a typo. Obtains 1 hot-blooded instinct when attacking with attacked. Each hot-blooded instinct increases critical strike chance by 25%. Landing a critical strike consumes all hot-blooded instincts, inflicts 50% additional damage upon counterattack or multi-strike. So he's a character that you would want to get attacked a lot. So, you know, a character that will provide aggro. So if you have a character that taunts ally or taunts enemies that hit multiple times, or like multiple allies, you would put him next to him. So you would put him next to Electra against characters that hit 2 or 3 people at once. That way he would be getting those stacks from just being next to her. The next one is Fighting Spear Blast. Increases critical strike damage by 20% for 2 turns upon landing a critical strike. Ooh. That's interesting. Decreases damage taken by 70% for 2 turns and guarantees counterattack when the caster's HP reaches 50% or below. Oh my god. So yeah, you definitely want him next to a tank against boss encounters and stuff like that, because most bosses hit multiple targets at once, and they usually hit about 3 targets. Some hit 5, some hit 3. And he increases critical damage by 20% every time he lands a critical strike, and it goes all the way up to 60. So you would stack crit runes on him, which would definitely help. And I would say probably HP. I'm not sure though, because you kind of want that HP to go down. So probably defense. That way when his HP does go down, he's very, very tanky. It's once per battle, so this is more of a like, if he gets low health and then you're just like, oh crap, I forgot he was such low. Or it's, I don't know, it's just a saving grace, I would say. But it's really good. It's extremely good. 70% damage taken. And it's not a defense boost, it's just flat out decreasing damage, which is very, very powerful. His first attack will inflict damage equal to 100% of his attack to one enemy, single target. Yeah, single target attack, I guess. Inflicts additional damage equal to 25% of attack for each hot-blooded instinct stack. So, so if you have 4 stacks of this, right, you'll be doing 100. You'll guarantee a crit, and you'll also deal 100% more additional damage. That is really good. That's really good, actually. Actually, you make him defense. Give him multi-strike. If you give him multi-strike and crit, yeah, that'll work, because he does additional damage when he multi-strikes too. You can either go for multi-strike or you go for counter, depending on how you're going to be using him on your team. That's really good. His first attack is even good. Inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack that ignores defense to a target and 2 adjacent targets. Okay, so I'm going to put this out here now. Any attack that ignores defense is extremely good and should not be taken lightly. It's a 3-target attack that ignores defense. That's extremely good, in my opinion. Increases all allies, excluding himself, attack by 30% for 1 turn. Okay, so he can deal a lot of damage and increase attack. And decreases the caster's counterattack chance by 50% and multi-strike chance by 50% for 1 turn. Okay, so that's a way to balance him, I guess. Because if you do stack either counter or multi on him, right? You use the second skill to buff your allies, but it'll take your counter and multi-strike chance down. It's only for 1 turn. And this is a 3-skill cooldown. I'm sorry. This is a 3-skill cooldown. So it can be used pretty often. His third skill is a 300% nuke to 1 enemy, 60% chance to stun the target for 2 turns, and 100% chance to decrease damage taken by 70%. Okay, so this is the tankiest attack character that I know of, personally. That is insane. So he can already decrease his damage by 70% when he reaches 50% health. I wonder if these will stack. That's the real question. If he can use his level 60 passive, and you can stack it with his skill 3, he won't take any damage for a turn, and that could really help you. It could be a saving grace in anything. So this character is extremely good. He's an avid character, so I can see why. Let's just talk about how that collar is just like over the top for no reason. Just look at his ultimate. That was awesome. That was full on anime, and it was fucking awesome. Alright, let's look at the other characters. Holy crap. He's setting a high bar for these other characters. Let's look at what's her name, Jacqueline. Wind and Dark Allies multi-strike chance by 20%. 80% chance to remove abnormal status immunity from all enemies at the start of the turn. So we found Rue's counter on her heal, at least. 20% chance to put a target 20% chance to put a target affected by abnormal status to sleep for 1 turn, and has 50% chance to remove all buffs from the target affected by an abnormal status. 20% chance to put target sleep. So she removes abnormal status immunity, and any character that's afflicted with that status will be put to sleep for 1 turn. There's a chance to put them to sleep for 1 turn, and another chance to remove all of their buffs if they're afflicted by it. That's kind of strong. I mean, the percentages are low, at least for the first part. The second part, 50%, is really high. And it's all enemy. It's on everybody. I guess it being on everybody makes it really strong, though. You can remove their buffs as long as they're afflicted by abnormal statuses. So just get a team full of characters that have abnormal status, and then at the start of her turn, if Rue heals, you can take that away. That's really strong. That's really good. It's kind of like Ruby for her attack and for her attack and defense removal. Like, she removes attack and defense increases. And she just removes. She's just the same thing, just for abnormal statuses. Inflicts 50% additional damage when attacking a debuffed target, so that's good. There's a lot of debuffs in this game, so that's already really good. 100% chance to inflict damage equal to 100% of attack to an enemy who finishes the turn without defending or using skills. So targets that are sleep, charm, stunned. That's about it. Sleep, charm, and stunned. Okay. 100% chance to inflict damage equals 100% attack from an enemy who finishes turn without defending your skills, and 50% chance to force the enemy to reveal weakness. Now, reveal weakness will guarantee a critical strike on that enemy on the next attack. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like Tayo's level 60 passive was way good. This one's really good too. It's kind of niche though. I mean, the extra damage on debuff targets is really good. The 100% on targets who don't defend or use skills on their turn is kind of You know, it's kind of pigeonholed. The 50% chance to force reveal weakness though is good. Let's look at her skills. Her active skills, I mean. Inflicts damage equal to 60% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies. Alright. Not bad. I mean, I don't know why it's not 100, but that's alright. 100% chance to inflict 10% additional damage if the target is affected by abnormal status. Okay, so she'll do 10% additional damage while also doing 50% additional damage as well. Okay. Okay, so I see. So it'll make up for it. Okay, alright. I get it. her level 60 passive makes up for this being 60%. It's a 3 target, so I mean it's fine. Inflicts damage equal to 110% of attacks to 3 enemies. 50% chance to put targets to sleep. That's okay, so that's why her passive is like, alright, okay. 50% chance is not bad. So I'll take back on the second part of the passive. It's still kind of niche, but I can see why she has it. Sorry, 50% chance to put targets to sleep for 1 turn. 70% chance to put targets to sleep for 2 turns if they have any debuffs. Ooh. Oh. Get a team full of debuffers. You can sleep enemies for days, probably. And it's 3 enemies. It's not 3 enemies next to each other, so it's just 3 random enemies. So that's good. Inflicts damage equal to 165% of attack to 3 enemies. 35% chance to stun them for 1 turn. Inflicts 8% additional damage for each debuff on the target. Oh my. You can get a lot of debuffs on bosses. So this is not bad to do additional damage. But 8% is pretty low. Seeing as how usually you don't have that many debuffs on an enemy. At least not in like arena or something, or any place you're fighting multiple enemies, you don't have many debuffs on them. So that one's alright. 165 and, you know, that's not bad. And all of these can do 50% extra damage to debuff targets, so it's not bad. I like her character. I like her little sword. It's pretty cool. It's like a... I don't know what you call them, like the little paper cutters. Her skills. Yeah. She looks like that sword is way too big for her. Wow. So she lectures you to death. That's interesting. That's funny, actually. I like that. You know, I think that is the first time I've heard a character actually say the name of their attack. That's pretty awesome. Plus she has glasses, so I'm a sucker for girls with glasses. Alright, so she's not bad. Tayo is definitely better, but she's really good as well. She'll definitely fit on a win team. And let's look at you. I thought I've seen him before, but I don't think so. I don't think I've seen him in a game before. Alright. He increases light and dark allies attack by 20%. Ooh. Nice little mix up with my nose. Imprints Verdict's Signet at on 2 enemies for 2 turns at the start of the turn. Inflicts 30% additional damage and activates special effects based on type when attacking a target imprinted with Verdict's Signet. Inflicts 30% additional damage and activates special effects based on type. Okay, so it's a... Oh, it tells you. Okay, break it down. So, attack types, it will apply Melancholy for 1 turn. Defense types, it will ignore their defense. Support types, it has a 50% chance to silence them for 1 turn. And hybrid types increases his own cooldown, or decreases his own cooldown by 1 turn. So, I'm not sure if there's other characters that have any special skills like that. But as far as I know, he's the only one. So at the start of the turn, okay, so at the start of his turn, he'll do that. He'll use his passive on 2 enemies. And it'll be on them for 2 turns, and if it's an attack enemy, when he attacks them, he will apply a Melancholy. When he attacks a defense target, it'll ignore their defense, and when he attacks a support target, there's a chance to silence them. And when he attacks a hybrid, it'll decrease his cooldowns. That's not bad. Melancholy is really good because it makes it as though the target has no buffs. I'm pretty sure it includes passive skills as well. defense units is obviously really good to ignore their defense because they have such high defense. You can kill them a lot faster. Silence and support types will keep them from healing, which is really good. And the hybrid one's alright. I mean, decreasing his own cooldowns is always a good thing. Remove one buff from an enemy affected by a verdict signet at the start of the turn. 70% chance to obtain one barrier signet when attacking. Consumes 3 barrier signets to nullify damage taken when attacked. Obtains 3 barrier signets at the start of the wave. So, when you first get into an encounter, you will get 3 of these barrier signets, and you won't take damage when you get attacked. But how long does it last? It doesn't say. And you have a chance to get one when you attack somebody. Not bad. His passive skills are they're meh. His second passive is alright, depending on how long it lasts, and then we'll know if it's really good. But his first one, it's alright, right? It'll work. It'll work. So his first attack is inflicts damage equals to 70% of attacks to targets. 35% chance to apply verdict signet for 2 turns. Okay, so he can apply this as well as on his passive with his first skill. Alright, that's pretty badass. Inflicts damage equal to 200% of attacks to one enemy. Increases the caster's attack by 30% for 1 turn. And critical strike chance by 30% for 1 turn. So, he increases his attack and critical strike chance by 30% while doing 200% damage to 1 target, which is good. That's not bad. I like characters that can increase their own stats, so that's really good. Inflicts penetration damage equal to 120% of attack to all enemies. Okay, that's nice. 35% chance to decrease target recovery amount by 100% for 2 turns. Okay, so if you level up that skill, I'm assuming that chance will go up, and if that chance does go up, that is deadly. Increasing recovery amount, especially in arena, is extremely useful. And the only character I have that does that is Scarlet, and she only has a 50% chance on her first attack. It's 100% on her third skill, but you know, this isn't that 35%, and it penetrates all enemies, which is nice. Let's look at his skills then. He's like an alchemist. He reminds me of an alchemist. Is Full Metal Alchemist collab coming soon? You know, I could have swore he was in the story mode. I may just you know, be misthinking, but I could have swore he was in the story mode. Alright, so overall, I feel like if we want to break down like where these characters will be useful at, I feel that Edwin will be useful mostly in arena. So I would use him in the arena, and yeah. For Jacqueline, I feel like she's kind of a mix of both. I feel like she can be used in the arena. She'll probably be used in the arena more than she would in regular content. I don't know. I feel like she's more of a hybrid, alright? Because her first passive is it's just a straight up counter to Ryu. Like, that's all it is. And then Taio, I feel like he'd be I feel like he's more of a like a PvE character. He's more of a he's more of a PvE character. Stack characters are usually more PvE oriented because they can get those stacks more. So overall, yeah, I would use Tayo in PvE, I would use Jacqueline in a little bit of both, and I would use Edwin in Arena. So these new characters that came out are really good. They're not bad. They're SSRs though, so it's gonna be hard to pull them. But they're not, well, at least the Edwin and Jacqueline. I don't know how hard Tayo's event is gonna be. It'll probably be hard. So look forward to it. I'll try and make a video on it. My win team is not too good. I ended up finishing my steps on Morgan's banner. As you see, I got Morgan. I saved up from some characters to make her up to 58. I just gotta upgrade my Electro ones, make her 58, everybody will be 58, and once everybody's at 58, I'll make Morgan 60, and Ruru 60, and then her 60. My Morgan's kinda strong. I'm a little upset that I didn't pull her anytime sooner. I wasted all of my crystals getting her, because I had a fire team, and she would fit so well on my fire team. Also, I didn't know when she would be coming back, so I didn't want to risk it. And I also knew that I was going to get Nemesis from the check-in, and Nemesis will replace my Flare on my team. So these banners will still be up. Morgan and Claude, their banners will still be up when Jacqueline and Edwin come. Also, I read Jacqueline and Edwin you cannot get from the normal summons. You will not be able to get them from the normal summons, you will only be able to get them from their rate up. So if you don't get them on the rate up, you won't be getting them for a while. It says in the community that they're not available in normal summons, but they will be in the future. Let's take a look at it just so I can confirm. So Jacqueline will be sticking around for long. It was at the bottom here, right? The probability to get out of his agony. Appearance probability. Okay. Jacqueline can only be acquired from the rate up summon. It cannot be acquired in a normal summon until the next update. Okay, so next update, then she'll be in the normal summon. Rewards earned from the summon bonus will be sent to inbox. Jacqueline events will be reintroduced in the future. So even if you don't complete the events for the characters, and you do end up pulling them, they will come back eventually. But next update, it says that they'll be introduced. I'm extremely excited about this hospital event because, I mean, for people who can't complete, like one of these 4-star advents. What's his name? His name's on the tip of my tongue, but you know it. Britain. If you can't complete his advent, right, or even the event, you have a chance of getting him at least. And even if you don't get him, you have a chance of getting the essence. Hopefully, getting enough essence to get him anyway. Hopefully, I can get one of these first place. I'm hoping it's a draw. I don't know actually what it will be. It says exchange, right? Clear event, get hospital points, collect 20 of hospital points, go to the lobby, then summon to exchange hospital points for coins. This says draw, so I'm guessing it's gonna randomly pick through any of those places, through 1 through 5. So if it does that, does a random pick 1 through 5, you haven't really getting first place. It's one draw. So, look forward to me. I'll probably make a video on a hospital thing. I'll most likely make a video on any of the advents, if any, on the advent for Tayo, sorry, if I can complete it. But if not, which I probably know I can't, or even get close to, I'll still probably make something telling you guys about it. That's about it. That was just my update for today. I did not expect this to drop. I got my phone off the charger and I logged in and I saw that it was updating, so I was like, I wonder what's coming. And I knew that the Tayo event was coming, and I could have swore on Reddit I saw that it was a 2-star or 3-star advent, but I guess I was wrong. So look forward to more videos. I will catch you guys at another time. Don't forget to check out my Discord in the description to join that and talk with me. And don't forget to leave a like and give me some comments, some feedback. And don't forget to hit the sub button as well. This is School. I'll catch you guys later.